You all may be seated. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and in the presence of this company to join together this man, Luke Stratton, and this woman, Catherine Elfers, in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate, a covenant instituted of God, and signifying unto us the special union which exists between Christ and his church. This is a most important moment in Luke and Catherine's lives. They've come to know and love each other, and now they've decided to live together as husband and wife. We've been invited to witness their wedding as they promise to face the future together, accepting whatever joys or challenges that may lay ahead. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Awesome. Love you. Love you. You can put those down.
Okay, put them down. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm anxious.
Yeah, I know.
Just can't wait.
Luke and Catherine, as you stand in the presence of God in this company, I require and charge you both to remember that the vows you're about to take are sacred expressions of love and loyalty. No other human ties are more tender, and no other vows more sacred than these you're about to exchange. Luke, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to live together in holy matrimony, to love and respect her, comfort and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others to be faithful to her, and to her only so long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
And Catherine, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, to live together in holy matrimony, to love and respect him, to comfort and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others to be faithful to him, and to him only so long as you both shall live? If so, say, I do.
I do.
A marriage union is not to be entered into casually or carelessly, but reverently, honorably, soberly, and in awesome reverence of God. Marriage is intended to be a human relationship that reflects God's love and faithfulness toward us. Luke and Catherine, a solid marriage is built upon the foundation of knowing Christ as Lord. He is to be the head of your hearts and the head of your home. The Lord will help you. He will guide you and correct you and counsel you so that you might experience a joyful and blessed marriage. He will love you unconditionally so that you might know how to love each other to the fullest as well. 1 John 4:7-8 says, Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. God has been preparing each of you individually to be united together as husband and wife. Marriage is intended to be selfless. No longer will your own needs be your focus, but the needs of your spouse. In serving one another, you will learn what true love is. That true love is more than a feeling. It's a decision and a commitment that lasts a lifetime. True love is faithful because it embraces loyalty, trust, and fidelity. True love is vulnerable because it's transparent and honest. True love doesn't react, but it responds with understanding, with kindness, and with grace. The Apostle Paul said it best in 1 Corinthians 13. He said, love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude. Love is not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And our greatest example of love was found in Jesus Christ, who gave his life for us on the cross so that we might know this abundant, unconditional love. Romans 5:8 says, God demonstrated his own love for us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Love makes the burdens lighter because you divide them, makes joys more intense because you share them, makes you stronger together so that you can reach out and become involved with life in ways you wouldn't risk alone. So Luke, at this time, you have some vows you'd like to share?
I do.
For Catherine?
Catherine,
You look absolutely stunning, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to get through this in one piece. I stand here today in front of you, our families, and our God to take you as my wife, partner, best friend, companion, and lover for the rest of our time together. Looking back 21 months ago, I never would have guessed we would be getting married a short while after. Well, after our second date, I stopped guessing and started trying to show you how much I wanted to marry you. From the moment you got in my car, the first time I picked you up, I knew there was something about you, and I sure wanted to figure out what it was. It feels like yesterday I was driving all over rural Loudoun County trying to get to our first date. From missing turns, we were so deep in conversation, to hitting the brakes too hard because I was too nervous, and taking you somewhere that was closed. I thought for sure that would be the last. I mean, I didn't even take the time to thoughtfully plan our first endeavor together. But none of that mattered, to you or to me. What mattered were the laughs we were sharing, the memories we were creating, and the love at first sight that was starting to set in and ultimately lead us to the journey of our marriage together. Ever since that moment, I knew I was going to spend the rest of my life with you. Catherine, I love the way the little things bring so much joy and excitement to you. It has helped me realize that these little things are what make you happy and the world a better place. I love the amount of thought, planning, and affection you put into every single thing you do. From growing grocery shopping to me and cleaning my apartment while I'm out of town, to planning our trips together by giving me those endless options and constructing a very detail-oriented itinerary, I can always count on you to have a plan in place. As much as I give you heck for it, I love that when we go on trips together, you pack a mini pharmacy for us and have every sort of medicine we both could ever need, just in case. I love whether you want to or not, you spend hours on the couch watching golf with me. Unfortunately, you'll never get to watch me play on TV. I love how you constantly put yourself second and me first. Your unselfish and generous tendencies push me to do the same day in and day out. I love how we communicate together in mature ways that allow us to work through anything that comes our way. I love how no matter what we are or aren't doing, we have the time of our lives because it's with each other. I love everything about you and promise to spend the rest of our lives together showing you how much you are loved. I vow to put you first in whatever I do, with and without you. You've made me better understand how this isn't just about me anymore, and it's about us and the special union that we are creating. I vow to always listen to you and understand where you are coming from without shutting down or making you feel ashamed for speaking up and advocating for what's best for us. I vow to protect you at all times, emotionally, physically, and mentally. I promise to love you when you don't want to be loved or bothered. I vow to support you and your family however I can. I promise to grow with you, laugh with you, cry with you, encourage you, try new things with you, and to always cook your steak just how you like it. Well done. From inside and out, you're the most kind, caring, and genuine person I have ever met. The love, affection, care, and comfort you provide for me is appreciated, and I promise to never take it for granted and will always try my best to reciprocate it. In spending so much time together, you've inspired me to not let the small stuff get to me and are always quick to tell me everything's going to be okay, no matter how stressed or upset I am. Knowing you will always be here for me during those times keeps me together and brings me more comfort than you will ever know. Catherine, I promise to be faithful, supportive, and honest for the entirety of our marriage. You are perfect for me, and I couldn't imagine going a single day of my life without you. You've made me the happiest man in the world today by choosing me to share forever with. Thank you for loving me endlessly, caring for me graciously, and holding me accountable to be the best fiance, friend, brother, son, cousin, co-worker, and man I can be. Thank you for being the light during my darkness and joy to my sadness. Catherine J., loving you is the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You have my heart and my soul forever. I love you.
Catherine, you some words as well?
Shivery. I don't know how I'm going to top that. Luke, if God told me that I spent 2 years in the same high school with the man I was going to marry, it would have been very hard to believe. When I look back on our story and how we became to be, I wouldn't change anything. We often laugh and joke about how we wish we knew each other in high school because of the love we feel for one another and the jumpstart we could have gotten into our relationship. But God's timing is perfect, and today is perfect. Standing here in front of our family, in the house I grew up in, took my first steps in. Hope you don't need those. You went first.
They're saved.
Got it on film.
Yeah.
Good.
I often wondered what my wedding would be like. I never imagined that I'd be getting married in my beloved home. But the choice that we are making here today makes our story even more unique and special. Luke, you are an answered prayer from a 5-year-old little girl who prayed to have a kind, handsome, and loving husband. If my 5-year-old self could catch a glimpse of today and see the man I ended up with, she would somehow be amazed that somehow I got even more than I prayed for. You are my best friend, biggest supporter and love of my life. Today I promise to share my whole heart with you now and forever. I promise to show you how deeply I care for you, no matter the challenges that may come our way. I promise to love you when times get tough and to pick you up when you are down. I promise to prioritize you in our marriage and never lose hope. I promise to love you above all others and to value you in life as my precious gift. I promise to watch the PGA Tour with you, even if there's something else I'd rather be watching, and I may regret putting that in my vows down the road. Just kidding. I promise to support the man you are now and the man you are yet to be. I promise to listen to you, learn from you, to support you and accept your support. I promise to keep God at the center of our marriage. I promise to celebrate your success, mourn your losses as though they were my own. I promise to laugh with you, cry with you, grow old with you. And although there are days that I will come up short, I promise to never give up on us, to always love you the best I know how. I look forward to raising our family and building our relationship under the care and guidance of God. Thank you for loving me, all my imperfections. You are the most genuine and loving person there is, and I'm proud to be your wife. I love you, Luke, always.
Love you too.
Just in case.
All right, Luke and Catherine, please join hands. Luke, I'm going to ask that you repeat after me. I'll go slow.
Okay.
I, Luke,
I, Luke,
take thee, Catherine,
take thee, Catherine,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy laws.
according to God's holy laws.
Catherine, repeat after me. I, Catherine,
I, Catherine,
take thee, Luke,
take thee, Luke,
to be my wedded husband,
to be my wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love, honor, and cherish,
to love, honor, and cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy laws.
according to God's holy laws.
All right, I'm going to grab the rings here. All right, Luke, taking this ring, and while placing it on Catherine's finger, repeat after me, in token and pledge
In token and pledge
of the vow between us made,
of the vow between us made,
with this ring
with this ring
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
in the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
And then Catherine, while placing this ring on Luke's finger, I'm going to ask you to do the same. Repeat after me. In token and pledge
In token and pledge
of the vow between us made,
of the vow between us made,
with this ring
with this ring
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
So these rings, being circles, are symbolic of eternity, and being made of precious metal are symbolic of the pure love of God who has united your hearts. So let these rings be the sacred symbol of your unchanging and steadfast love. Guys, it's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this special day. I'm so excited to be included. I haven't known you guys for a really long time, but I feel like I do, and I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I'm so excited for you guys and the future that you have together. And as long as you just continue to build your marriage upon the Lord, you guys are gonna, come to know each other's flaws and weaknesses to a deeper level. But as you guys strive to know the Lord better and build your foundation on Him, you guys are gonna make it. And you guys are gonna have a beautiful, joyful marriage. And Catherine, I want to give you this time too to just say a couple words to your family.
To our beautiful family, today as we stand here, I am overwhelmed by the love that fills this room. To all of you, thank you for being here today and supporting Luke and I as we start our journey of marriage. I want to take a moment to speak about my grandparents. Honey, as a little girl, you've always shown a prime example of what a husband should be to a wife. I always admired the laughs you and grandmother have shared and how you kept the Lord at the center of your marriage. It has been my honor watching you two grow together through the ups and downs that we have been through. Seeing how you supported and fiercely loved each other through losing Jay gave me hope that marriages, when faced with hardship, that love can win. To my parents, thank you for supporting me and raising me to be the woman I am today. Thank you for always keeping my best interest in mind and putting me before yourselves. Thank you for pointing me in the right direction and encouraging me when I feel down. And thank you for displaying how a marriage should be through your actions and words. To Luke's family, thank you for loving me and accepting me into your family. Thank you for supporting our decisions in our relationship as it's developed into a marriage. Thank you for the good meals, nice talks, and meaningful moments that will last a lifetime. I'm excited to continue to grow alongside you all throughout the years. Let today be a testament of the love we all have for one another and of God's love for us. Thank you, and I love you all.
All right, guys, for as much as Luke and Catherine have consented together in holy wedlock and have witnessed the same before God in this company, I have thereto given and pledged their faith and love each to the other. I now pronounce that they are husband and wife in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Luke, you may kiss your bride.
Yay! I love you.
May I have the honor of being the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Luke and Catherine Stratton.
Woo!